Serious, gay people of Reddit, what's something you want straight people to know? I'm not lying to you. It doesn't matter if I don't look, act, sound gay enough to meet your standards. Also, don't ask me if I find you attractive if you're not prepared for the answer. I feel the second part of this so much. The first part as well, but damn, it's ridiculous how often this scenario occurs. I've come out to a dude and he says that's cool. Just don't hit on me, and then does that weird nervous laugh thing. I reply something to the effect of don't worry, I'm not interested anyway, then he gets the most shocked or hurt look on his face. Just because I'm gay doesn't mean I find you attractive. My a-hole father is bad for this. I want to tell him you look like the flamin' hot Cheeto version of Potus. You don't need to worry, but I also need driver's ed paid for and I'm on a student budget. I wish they understood that we're not attention seekers. Most of us in homophobic families go online to express ourselves. And same goes for people with depression, such as myself. The other day I explained to my stepdad that I was stressed that my friend almost killed himself, and my stepdad called him an attention seeker. Most of my friends are depressed due to their family situations. BPAN. But I figure this counts. Coming out of the closet is not a one and done deal, because unless you're the most flamboyant mofo around, every new person group of people you meet is going to start with the assumption that you are the default, that is, straight, until given a reason to believe otherwise. That means we have to take an assessment of every new interpersonal relationship we make to determine when, or even if, it is safe, wise, or worth the effort to come out again to each new person people. It's really creepy when people fetishize the fact that I date women and make inappropriate comments. This has included comments about how I'm technically still a virgin, asking repetitively if I would ever sleep with a man, or asking if I wear a strap-on. I just happen to like women. It's not something out of a porno. I just want to meet someone and fall in love and live happily ever after. Maybe get a dog, make dinner together, etc. Not star in someone's weird lesbian fantasy. It doesn't matter if I ever had sex with the opposite gender or not. You don't need to duck someone to know you're emotionally or sexually attracted. Just turn around and ask them if they have ever ducked the same sex. I mean, if they haven't tried it, how do they know they are straight? Gays are used to building their own family. Some of us don't get to stay with our biological families because we are gay. It is something that is wonderful. When you start to build your family again, if your family is toxic and horrible to you, don't be afraid to walk away from all the pain and hurt. You can build your own family. I watched a friend stop his education to go back home and help out his abusive father. He never got to finish his degree. He held the belief that he needed to be there for family when they wouldn't do the same in return. That we like to see ourselves in shows and movies and read about ourselves in books, like actual well-written characters with detailed story arcs that don't get killed right away. You know, a happy ending occasionally. Just because we're gay doesn't mean we are automatically attracted to every single person of the same sex. Please seriously check your ego. Straight people don't find every person of the opposite sex attractive. It's the same thing for gay people. I have no intention of stealing your girl. Edit. Just to clarify, I'm a bisexual girl and I have never harassed or get flirty with the girlfriend of my friends, from what I've understood, though from your replies a lot of people have been through that kind of situation. I am so sorry for it. I just want to remind you that not all the gay boys girls have that intention. Bisexual dude here combating bi erasure by saying, hey, bisexual dudes exist, and sometimes we look from the outside like everyone else. I'm happily married to a woman and have 2 kids with her, but, like, yep, bisexual, we exist. I want people to stop thinking being LGBT is about sexual things first and foremost. We're not constantly looking to duck or date someone just because we're LGBT. I get that dragging the sexuality thing in the foreground might make you think that, but LGBT relationships work the same as heterosexual ones. I think this is also where a lot of disgust with gay people comes from. It's been very sexualized, when it's simply a different form of love. Romantically, many of us go through that teenage phase, going starry-eyed and awkward around crushes, not knowing how to flirt, pick people up, OMG when will they text me back, etc. In our 20s, it's getting better. But at best our dating options as actual teens were extremely limited, and at worst, we spent a lot of time and energy either desperately pretending we were straight or flat out repressing any kind of attraction. This comes with the fun of being mature enough to realize you're acting like a cringy idiot, but also being totally unable to stop it beyond making sure you're not acting creepy. I haven't done a survey with a big sample size on this or anything, so maybe I'm off base here, but I and all the other lesbians I know avert our eyes when we see naked ladies in locker rooms and such. We're probably not ogling you in there, straight girls. We get creeped on, too, and we understand that it's fucking gross. We know it's awkward when you want to refer to our other halves and aren't sure what word to use. You can just say boyfriend, girlfriend or partner, unless you know we are married. It's cool. I'm not your gay bestie. No, I won't go shopping with you. No, I won't give you a makeover. I'm a person, not an accessory, and my role in life isn't to make you feel fabulous. Also, straight women in gay bars, please realize you are not the main attraction here. Don't yell and scream woo every 2 seconds. We're trying to get stung in peace. Also, please tip your bartenders and staff. Last note. Please, for the love of God, never have your bachelorette party at a gay bar. We aren't some exotic petting zoo for you to feel wild in. It's okay to be friends with us. I've had a lot of straight guys stop being friends with me because they became gay by association to other people they know. Please don't let what other people think ruin a potential friendship. It's hurtful in many ways to everyone involved. Never really thought this was an issue, but apparently my own brother and many people I've known have trouble with this concept. Gay people are not always easily identifiable, and there's no set way that any gay person will necessarily act. Whenever I do need to come out to someone, most of the time, straight guys will say something like, but you don't act, look gay. I guess it makes them second guess other guys they know. That said, they always seem genuinely interested to learn that gay people can look, act like anyone. I'm grateful that none reacted too negatively, aside from my brother at first. I nod in appreciation to shows like Brooklyn 99 where Captain Holt is gay but doesn't have any gay stereotypes. If lesbians want you to participate, they'll let you know. Otherwise no, it won't be more fun and you won't make me change my mind either. Lesbian here. Straight women. I'm not attracted to most straight women I come across. I have a type, just like anyone else. That type falls more in the androgynous masculine presenting lady range. Now, most straight people are chill, but some straight women seem to think that because I'm gay, I must be super into them, and they get a bit awkward, off-putting. No, I'm not into you. I just am being friendly as I try to be to everyone. But I'd be cool with being your friend. You'll get weirded out when I say I find another guy attractive, but 2 minutes later you're slapping each other's asses and shit. It's pretty ducking hypocritical. We don't have a crush on you because we're gay. You have to have a good personality for that, among other things. My B-friend was surprised when I didn't ask him if he was attracted to me. Apparently it's that common that it's surprising when it doesn't happen. Straight women at gay bars know that a lot of people had to fight for us to have our own space, which we've made very inclusive. Don't compare me to your one gay friend at your natch bachelorette party. We don't charge straight men or women higher covers at our bars either, and usually have the strongest paws around. Overall, just be respectful of the space we share. That we can't change our sexuality. I had a guy repeatedly ask me out for a year. I told him I was gay the first time, and he kept repeatedly asking me to change my sexuality to date him. Wouldn't have dated him anyway. He thinks sweatpants are part of a smart outfit. Edit. By smart, I meant that he turned up in sweatpants to a concert we were both performing in as members of the orchestra. Not that they weren't a good choice of clothing. I can appreciate a pair of sweatpants too. Putting a finger up your butt during sex doesn't make you gay, dudes. No one in the relationship is the man or is the woman. We're not in relationships where we're trying to emulate basic hetero norms. Just because I am gay doesn't mean it's impossible for me to think a lady is pretty. I am not disgusted by women. I just don't think of them romantically or sexually. But a lady's rad and wonderful and look good in anything they wear no matter how they look. Why yes. I'm a bi guy, but it would be good for people to know that I didn't go through any childhood trauma and being bi is a real and valid thing. I've had people tell me to just make up my mind, and when I began my long-term relationship with my girlfriend people asked me if I was still bi. Also I'm bisexual. I am not gay. I have nothing against gay individuals. I wouldn't have slept with a bunch of them if I did. Edit. Spelling and remove the word current from current girlfriend. I'm hoping she'll be my girlfriend until she's my wife. As a bi woman, no. Straight dudes, I am not going to be your magical threesome fairy. Yes, I'm gay. I really don't give a duck about it. I don't need you to endlessly shout about how awesome gay people are. Just be my friend and treat me like you treat everyone else. We know more about our own experiences than you do. I completely get it if you don't understand or are confused by something I relate to you. That's fine. But saying stuff like that doesn't happen or that's not how it works is so damn frustrating. You can't debate our literal life experiences. Best comment of the day. Gay is an offensive term to me. I grew up hearing it with negative connotations. Broken chair. That chair's gay boring science. That lesson is so gay crap song. That song is gay. I much prefer the term queer. I know older people find that offensive, but I guess it wasn't used negatively when I was growing up.